If you're learning a high income skill and you're struggling and you're questioning whether or not you should continue to go down the path, you're questioning whether it's worth it, whether all of your efforts are going to culminate into something great one day, I just want you guys to hear this quick message. So there's two things, there's two forms of suffering, right? There's the suffering of living an easy life, because when you live an easy life, when you, for example, clock into work, you go home, you do your normal thing, right? You go to sleep and you just continue to do that on a continual basis year after year, right? Until you're 65, and then now you can experience freedom. When you live that life that robs you of struggle, that life that robs you of challenge, of upward mobility, just know that that is a miserable life too. So yeah, it seems like it's an easy life. It seems like it's, the path of least resistance. There's not a lot of strife. There's not a lot of struggle. There's not a lot of emotional ups and downs. But what does that rob you of? That robs you of your full potential. And that full potential, right? Like for me personally, is freedom, right? Like if you're not able to overcome the hurdles, or even, get on the path that would challenge you, then by default, you're not going to experience the freedom and whatever else you want to experience in life that you have a desire for. So, if you're learning something right now and you're struggling, or you're questioning whether or not it's for you, or you're just kind of at the beginning phase of whatever you're starting, or whatever path you're going down that can yield a great life, especially financially, then just know that it's worth it, right? Because at the end of the day, like, the easy life is the hard life, and the hard life, right, like the struggles, the emotional ups and downs, and the not knowing what to do, and the learning curve that you have to go down to develop yourself in whatever you're trying to master. Just know that path, it seems like it's hard, it seems like it's a struggle, which it is, but the reward is actually going to make your life easier, right? Because you don't have to deal with so many of the things that average people complain about, right? Average people complain about their boss. They complain about not having enough money. They complain about bills. They complain about everything else. And then they stress about, financial, they stress about financial payments, right? They stress about rent. They stress about groceries, right? So yeah, it's an easy life to go work an easy job, but the result of that is not an easy life, right? You have to stress because you're not making enough money. You don't have enough skills. You don't have anything you've built up over time that can aid you financially. So just remember that whenever you're, questioning whether or not what you're doing is worth it, or whether or not it's best to continue going. I want you guys to